political science and a Pakistan affairs analyst. Thank you so much, Professor, for being with us on the program. Let me pick up from where our correspondent left off. He said the public feels frustrated due to the delay in the electoral process. What are your thoughts?
I think the public, as well as the main opposition party, which has been banned and barred to use its name, they are raising very serious questions about the credibility of the elections, how and why they were delayed. For 8 hours, we had no results trickling down. And the trend was quite obvious in the first 2 hours that the independents that have been spotted by Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf of Imran Khan, who is in jail, was leading substantially. And then we see a pause. And then it is only at 6:30 in the morning today that we start getting the results again. That raises many questions. And during this time, the internet was off, and all the mobile companies were shut down. You couldn't make any telephone call in Pakistan anywhere during that time.
Right. How did that on its own, the mobile services blackout, disrupt the whole voting process overall, because it did come into effect as soon as polls opened?
Well, people voted in much bigger numbers than they were expected, although it's not substantially different from what were the popular vote percentage last time, average vote. But I think they voted in much larger numbers, and we saw that there was a lot of spirit, there was a lot of fear, and there was a lot of intimidation as well. And even then, those who supported particularly Tehreek-e-Insaf came out in big numbers and voted. But then they are frustrated that their vote is not being respected, their voices are not being heard. They continue to lead as of right now. They are the largest voting bloc in the parliament. Their popular vote percentage is about 34 or 35%. And the nearest party is PMLN, which is not more than 26%. And the third party, right, Pakistan People's Party, but that is about 14%. So, these are obvious facts, and that how a largest party in Pakistan's country in terms of popular vote, how it can be cornered and sidelined. And not only that, within 3 days, a couple of days before the elections, that the founder of PTI was given in three verdicts and convicted and jailed for about 31 or 2 years.
So how is that going to change the political landscape of Pakistan? Because we are seeing an overwhelming amount of support for the PTI. How is this going to change things for Sharif's run and the overall political landscape?
I think Sharifs will lack legitimacy. They are being manipulated into power, and wherever they go, there will be conflict within the country and outside the country, and that is not the way to stabilize Pakistan, and a country that is facing so many social security and mainly economic challenges. If you don't have any credible government, and if there are questions about the credibility of the elections, any government that is formed, and that is going to be a coalition government of the old parties that were put into power for 16 months and they ruined the economy. And it is going to be that PDM, Pakistan Democratic Alliance or movement, and that they are going to be in power. That is the most likely scenario right now. And I don't think that that is going to help Pakistan at all.
Professor, thank you so much for being with us here on the NewsHour and sharing that analysis with us. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.